ramp before. Where am I? Have I gone too... I haven't gone too far. What's with this weird tunnel under my shit? If I go up there, it's deeper. Someone's tunneled under my claim. Crap. Oh well. No biggie. Right. Yes. Going back to original conversation with what I'm doing down here. If anyone wants to know why I'm trying to make an awesome basement, try and visit Arif's place. He is making the most bitchin' place I've ever seen. He's making it a lot closer to the surface, but there's only one entrance and only he can get in. Because he's got the entire place claimed and stuff like that. So you'll have to ask him nicely. Please don't just bother him for it. But if at any point he puts up screenshots, look at those first. He's making a pretty sweet looking place. Loads of kind of obsidian-y glowstoneness. It doesn't look like the Nether, but it does look really, really cool. He's putting a lot of effort into it, so I think the final result will be really, really cool, and it kind of inspired me to be a bit more kind of invested in what I'm doing. I actually want to do more underground stuff because I've kind of gone away from doing underground things for the last couple of years on Minecraft. Well, I'd say a couple of years, more like a year and a half. Because I kind of wanted to develop my overground building skills, be able to build better structures. I know it sounds maybe weird that I kind of want to develop skills within the game, but it's not a bad thing, because in some senses it's given me a better eye for just how difficult architecture can actually be, and how making things aesthetically pleasing is kind of difficult. So I at least have a better appreciation for a lot of things like, I just said it as well, better appreciation for things like architecture, there we go, and art. I'll have to forgive my brain, it's very stupid sometimes. A lot of gravel here. Okay. So yeah, kind of having that greater appreciation for things is nice. You okay? Doing more mining. Trying to come up with more ideas as to what I should do as well. Oh, and word of warning for everything. I know I've not been very good at doing kind of schedules and stuff. I don't think that's terribly important right now, being as I am a student. I need to focus on studies and things, which I'm not doing very well at, but I'm doing it. Kind of. So I don't promise any schedules. I'll try and be relatively regular. But if suddenly I drop off the map for like a month, don't worry about it. I will just be studies, because I'm going to have exams coming up relatively soon. Another thing as well is, as soon as my exams are over, my ability to record and edit and stuff like that will go up. But even after summer is over, and I go back to university, provided I don't fail, then I will be able to still record a bit more regularly than I am now, because as it stands, my computer is in my bedroom. Not the best place for it to be. Oh god, again lag again. At least it's not too bad. Go at you, go at you. Granulite and marble and quartz. I'm sure these are great building materials for some people. I just don't care for them. Yes, gravel. Okay, so there we go. Up here I've been leaving a trail of this cobblestone for a while now. Shit. Okay, I got a lot of cobble to pick up. Oh my god, there's so much. This is insane. Well, at least by the end of clearing all this out, I really need one of those gold pouches of holding. At least by the end of clearing all this out, I will be able to have a lot more cobble for various purposes. Be what they may. What else do I want to get rid of? We have way too much lead anyway. There we go. Where was I? Promises on timetables and stuff, wasn't I? So, hopefully I'll be able to record more regularly. I'd like to put in more effort and make the quality of my videos go up as well. Thumbnails, stuff like that. Hopefully it'll happen. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. In the meantime, just bear with me, and eventually things will become more regular. Yeah, God knows what else. I had a video dedicated to kind of the future of my channel, and I was hoping to kind of fulfill wild dreams at the time. Realistically speaking, what'll happen is what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna stick myself to a schedule on purpose for the detriment of, like, studies and things. Because while it'd be cool to make videos all the time, I don't have to. If that makes sense. They're not my priority. Studies are my priority, because once I have a degree, at least I'll have a degree, and then I can do YouTube videos as well, rather than just having no degree, and possibly failing at YouTube. I don't know, because YouTube's a bit more, there's not quite as much security in it. Plus, trying to find a niche is kind of hard, or figure out one. Why is the lag so bad? This is getting annoying now. Oh man, I can't even run properly. I should probably get some Silk Touch. Probably gonna grab my Silk Touch pick. Okay, let's just not run. Yeah, this is lagging real bad. I might get kicked in a sec. Oh, there. Wait, oh no, no. Sorry, I pressed T and expected the chat to pop up and it didn't, so I thought it was... Never mind. Dun 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 dun. But yeah. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, compressed stuff. Get rid of that. It's just pointless. I also set up an auto crafting line in my clan home for kind of auto compressing cobble, so you just feed it in. Probably make some igneous extruders as well to run along that, but make a bank elsewhere. Don't need many, just enough to keep feeding it all. I might even make it a separate system, actually, so that we don't pump in current cobble supplies unless you want to. Yeah, that might work. So... Sorry, I just need to drink some water. Okay, everything else loaded. Bit of a dry mouth from talking so much. Don't actually know how long it's been. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, we seem to be okay again. It's just random lag spikes, don't know where they're coming from. Yeah, it's not too bad at the moment. Anyway, something I have a pet peeve about is Geostrata. There's not very much support for Geostrata being altered, despite it being open source. Now, as far as I can tell, the creator Reika, I think he or she is called Reika. I don't know if it's he or she. Has labeled the mod open source, but there's like anti-tampering lines in it, which to me just screams that he or she, Reika, doesn't understand the concept of open source. Yeah, I'm lagging again. I don't know. It could be that simply protecting that, but at the end of the day, yeah, there it is. It finally happened. So, to me, it screams that either Reika doesn't understand the concept of open source, or that actually, technically speaking, even open source means certain things, and Reika is kind of protecting that. But at the end of the day, I know the mod was made a certain way, but if you kind of... You made a mod to be designed like that, designed to function a certain way, and then is included into a mod pack, follows all the guidelines you ask for to be included into a mod pack, fair enough. They followed all your guidelines, but then they realized that part of your mod pack, either because of the mod's other parts of the mod, or like the way the mod is designed, it becomes a little overpowered, stuff like that. Or in combination with some things, or just is overpowered by itself. So those servers turn off parts of the mod to prevent that. Come on, Tekkify. And so it turns out that, you know, they turn it off, and you're like, but, you know, that ruins the mod experience. But does it really? Because if you keep that part of the mod on, and it just ruins the mod pack as a whole, you know, would you rather they use your mod, and stuff like that, and you know, you've made a good mod, people like you get more popular and stuff like that. I know this sounds a bit self-serving at the moment, but would you prefer that because you allow people to use your mod but also turn bits off, or would you prefer that people think you're a bit of an asshole because you're going about saying, no, you can't turn off these parts of the mods, or you can't do this, you can't do that, and things like that, despite what you've said otherwise. Open source. Pretty sure open source means you can change it as you need to. Why is there anti-tampering code? That doesn't make sense. Anyway, I'm not involved in the development of that mod. I mean, at the end of the day, they own the mod. They can say what they like about it. But if you've made it open source, and the definitions of open source are it can be tampered with, I don't think you really have the right to complain when it does. I mean, this is the internet after all. Someone's going to tamper with it whether you like it or not. It's a bit like how the developers of the Stanley Parable, or one of them in particular, got kind of disappointed because they changed how to get a certain achievement, but someone just kind of backwards engineered the entire game to find out how to get it again through console commands, or something along those lines. You know, they were kind of sad that they did that rather than just trying to investigate and figure it out from the kind of top-down level. It's a bit like trying to find super secret cheat code for Game Boy Advance, and you don't know that the Konami code is, I think it's up, down, down, left, right, A, B, or BA, one of the two. You know, they're kind of trying to find out those super secret things, but without hacking the game to find it. It's a bit like hacking up the game rather than just doing the random kind of mashing of buttons in the hopes something will work. Which I guess I can understand. But at the same time, they didn't say you can't do that to the game. They just were disappointed or sad, which is fair enough. Because these things happen. Right, let's try this again. Oh, come on. Bloody hell, I'll have to go on my own server at this rate. Speaking of which, my server seems to be stable now. But yeah, for anybody who is on Tekkify regularly and has seen the video about my server, the only reason I tend not to mention it is because Tekkify has no advertising rules. So I can't really post it on the Tekkify website because it's effectively an advertisement. But at the same time, it's... yeah. It's kind of funny, really. I don't know where I stand on the whole kind of advertising about other places, because you don't want to spam it. But at the same time, I know I come to Tekkify regularly. I know the people that will go on my server I will want to drag to Tekkify. And I will probably be recommending on there that you should go to Tekkify, because, you know, it's a good server. It's like number 4 in the Technic mod pack list for a single server. That's pretty fucking impressive. Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm actually gonna check the website. Yeah, it went down. Modded ideas and items. Yeah. Anyway. Hey! It's back! As soon as I go to check everything, it starts booting again. Okay. Hopefully, everything will be okay. Alright, where was I? Silk Touch Pick. Yeah, that's where I really lost everything. Oh. I'm in the wrong place. Crap. There we go. Okay. Silk. Alright, it's not in here. There it is. Silk Touch. You go down fast enough, it just starts to ignore. Fair enough. Before you ask why I'm silk touching redstone, I will share this little secret with you. I'm pretty sure this is well known anyway, but one of the reasons behind silk touching this is if you silk touch redstone ore, you then pulverize it, you have a 25% chance of producing cinnabar. I really hope the server doesn't crash again. You make that cinnabar. You then put in the induction furnace cinnabar combined with ferrous ore. When you do that, you have a 100% chance of making a shiny ingot. You also make 3 ferrous ingots, which is a win-win. Now, ferrous ore isn't altogether too common, so silk touching redstone, to kind of match the amount of ferrous you have, isn't too hard. There's nothing here. So finding enough redstone to kind of fill in everything, not too hard. Oh, shit. When you kind of mine the redstone, make sure you've got enough so that when you get all the cinnabar out of it, you can make the kind of most out of your ferrous ore and get as many shiny ingots as possible. Why? Because shiny ingots are an integral part of making endurium, or resin, kind of resonant ingots, or whatever you want to call it, kind of the resonant tech, the high-end stuff for thermal expansion. The really important stuff. There's no other way around this unless you somehow have an alternate recipe for whatever reason. So trying to get shiny ingots is basically the kind of most important goal on Tekkify, at least for me, anyway. Getting loads of redstone ore, provides you loads of redstone, you end up with loads of ferrous in the end, shiny ingots are plenty, which means you can make resonant ingots plenty, which means you can make all the high-end gear for kind of lots of it, and, you know, for kind of, I want to say free? No, yeah, you would make it cheaper, but at the end of the day, you would make a lot more money than if you didn't produce that much. So kind of from my point of view, it's it's pretty awesome to be able to get that. Trying to think of other things that are particularly effective to grab in. Diamonds are good to silk touch as well, but fortune is better. When you pulverize a diamond, you only get 2. When you get fortune of certain levels, generally speaking, you get more than that. I think fortune 3 will always yield you more than 2 diamonds, basically. Well, it will always yield you at least 2 diamonds, if not more. Something along those lines. Either way, it's good to silk touch. It's better to fortune. Yeah, it's better to use fortune on diamonds than silk touch. I got that right, I think. But if you don't have fortune pick, you only have silk touch pick on you. Works pretty good. I mean, it's more definitive and more stable, so you kind of know exactly how much you're getting. And it's nice to know that you can get more, even if you don't have the right picks. There's like multiple options. Multiple options is always nice. I think that's all the redstone for now. Yeah, where did this all come from? I don't think I made this. Ooh, almost. That's happened to me a lot, actually. Like, almost breaking redstone while I'm going around with a R pick. Hell, it happened a few times because I didn't know it was even there. Anyway, so, getting there somewhere. Let's run this redstone ore through my pulverizer, actually. Or pulverizers. Stacking a bit. That's pretty good. Okay, so stack here. process. I know I tend to do more explaining again. It's a force of habit. I like explaining things. Okay, there we go, Cinnabar. Excellent, Cinnabar stuff. I have a ferrous ore on me as well, but I don't have an induction furnace. I think I'm gonna have to go to clan home. I have to turn on the damn chat. Clan home. Sorry. Hidden again. Yeah, everyone's here. Where's the induction for? There we go, induction smelter. Shove in that and a ferrous ore. Hopefully we won't pull out too fast. Come on, shiny ingot. I didn't show it. Never mind. You'll just have to trust me, but it made 3 ferrous ingots and a shiny ingot. Yeah, ferrous and shiny. Loads of shiny. I'm sure they're probably talking to me. Maybe. I don't know. Home. No. Home. No. Shit. I'm being talked to. No. No. Hidden. Okay. I gotta wrap this up now anyway. I've been talking for way too long. That's pretty much it really. I'm sure that you've heard plenty of umming from me today, so that probably do it for now. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time, and I hope you enjoyed.